What's up, you guys? My name's Oxy and I'm here to share with you guys the importance of journaling. So what is the big deal about journaling? So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about why I journal and the things that I journal about. Because a lot of successful people that I know actually do journal and it does change their lives. That's what I'm gonna talk about today because it has been making a difference in my life. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. So the reason I journal is because I'm able to get my thoughts out of my head and onto paper. It makes my head feel so much clearer and a lot lighter because I'm getting my ideas out and I don't have to think about them. So another reason is because I gain a lot of valuable insights that I'd otherwise not see. Another reason is because it forces me to focus on a certain topic. So for example, like positivity, my dreams, and who I am. Those three things is because those are the three things that I do write down, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But so when I'm focusing on a certain topic, when I'm writing it down, it literally like forces me to focus in. When I just think about a certain topic, it's like it can come and go like a wave. But when I sit down and set that certain time that like I'm writing this down, like obviously I'm a lot more focused than if I was just to think about it. So the benefits for anyone that does journal is that you gain clarity, you capture ideas, you review lessons, and then you can acknowledge your progress. So those are the benefits. And then, so I do have some examples of people that like journal and what it's done for them. So there's a guy by the name of Manny Koshbin, and he did an interview with Ed Milet. This is how I know this story about him. But basically what he did is, I think he's around like 40 or close to 40. I may be totally wrong. But back when he was 23 years old, he was journaling. Well, he's been journaling for years and years, and he grew up really poor. And like at 23 years old, he drew this picture of this mansion that he was like, I'm dreaming to live in this mansion with like, it was very detailed. And it's crazy because now where he lives is like an exact blueprint of what he drew at 23 years old. He also drew his wife. He has a wife now that looks just like her. It's crazy. He basically now is very rich, very wealthy, very successful. He owns, you know, that mansion. He has a huge collection of exotic, beautiful luxury cars, something that he's dreamed of all his life. And like, he journaled. Obviously, it kind of worked. Another example is, maybe you guys have heard of them, Rachel and Dave Hollis. So this couple is freaking amazing, guys. Like, look them up on YouTube, and their podcasts, oh my God, they're unbelievable. They're so amazing. They're like a power couple that I really look up to, and their marriage is amazing. I mean, obviously no one's perfect, but their marriage is amazing. And so one of the things they talk about in their podcast is like they journal, both of them. So Rachel, what she does is she'll write down affirmations and remind herself that she's an exceptional wife. Like she writes, I am an exceptional wife. And then Dave does kind of the same thing, but like his way. And so, you know, and they've been doing this for years and years. Obviously it works because, you know, they've been reminding themselves over and over again for years and years. And now look at their life. You know, they're teaching people how to live successfully, how to have an exceptional marriage, and they do. So that's awesome. Okay, so now let's talk about things that I write down on a daily basis. So what I use a journal like this. It's very plain. It doesn't have any kind of format. It's like very basic. I like that because I like to just have freedom in like what I'm writing and how I'm writing it. So I just like a very plain notebook. So 3 categories that I write down every single day. So first of all, I write a list of gratitude. I write things I'm thankful for, and honestly, it doesn't have to be a long list. For me, it's like a list of maybe 5 things. Sometimes like 5 things. And usually when I write things I'm thankful for, it's not anything like really big, like I can see, I can walk, I can breathe. Like those are obvious things. If I keep writing big ideas that I'm grateful for, like that, is I'll write out of things I'm thankful for, because I mean, I can only write that so much, right? I mean, I want it to be kind of fresh. So what I do is I'll write down smaller details from like the previous day, because I do this in the morning. So from the previous day, of little things that happened that I'm like, I really appreciate that. Like whatever, like we were walking at the park and Slav took my hand and it made me feel special. Like whatever, you know, like it can be anything. Doing the little details makes you be a lot more aware and conscious of like when you're living your life throughout the day, you're a lot more conscious of like, oh, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write, because you're more conscious of what's positive in your life versus negative things. You're like looking for the positive. So you're looking for that blessing. Another thing is I write my affirmations. I'm reminding myself of who I am. For example, I'll write down, I am an exceptional wife. I love and respect my husband. I don't always do that, but I'm reminding myself this is who I am. Or like, I'm capable of ... whatever that is. Baby woke up. Slav can get her. Okay, so the last thing I write down is my dreams. I love this because writing down your dreams, you're reminding your brain where you want to end up. When you give your brain a destination, it'll go through obstacles, it'll do whatever it takes to end up there. It's kind of like a little trick for the brain, so it's kind of cool. These are all the reasons of why I think journaling is so important. I've researched so many successful people and like they all do this. I mean, maybe not exactly the same thing, but like they all write things down every single morning. It's so important, guys. Yeah, I'm still getting used to talking straight to a camera. It's like very unusual. So bear with me. Hopefully I'm not doing a horrible job. Okay, I guess that concludes my video. I hope you guys learned something and have a takeaway. If you did take anything away from this video, I would love to hear about it. Please comment down below. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and turn on that notification button, the bell, to be aware of the times that I am posting. Usually I post every single week. And I look forward to hearing your guys' comments. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you guys have an awesome day.